That's Nightly News. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
KUAM TV8, first on Guam.
KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adahi Fano program. Apply at matson.com. Cars Plus, where it's Hyundai holidays going on now. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime, the feud revived over a new hospital, the governor opposing a legal opinion by the Attorney General regarding the land secured in Manila. Plus, multiple Chinese nationals caught entering Guam shores illegally, facing criminal charges in federal court. And United Airlines takes a group of youngsters on a trip to the North Pole. KUAM goes along for the holiday journey. Howdy and good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz-Langus. Happy Fresco Friday. Thank you so much for ending your week here with us.
Well, Des, an erratic pulse emerging over the past 24 hours with regard to the proposed site of the new medical complex in Manila. The governor reaching a boiling point, back into public feud with at least one senator after legal opinions issued by the Attorney General.
The governor calling the AG's legal opinion outright wrong. Mitsuki Hirayama has the story.
A pair of legal opinions on the legality of Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority's acquisition of Manila lands and acceptance of American Rescue Plan loans for the medical complex, reigniting a public feud between the governor and the legislature. The legal opinions are in response to requests from Minority Leader Frank Blas Jr. and Senator Chris Barnett. Attorney General Doug Moylan says GURA violated the law when using their eminent domain powers to seize 42 acres from private property owners for the construction of a new hospital. He says GURA can take raw land to fulfill its housing development purposes or if it's a slum or blighted area, both of which, he says, is not the case here. Moylan contends GURA also violated the open government law when considering a $12.5 million ARP loan agreement with the governor. He says GURA did not adequately inform the public of all the essential details of the transaction before their meeting. But Adelup argues the AG is simply wrong. A press release from the governor's office says in part, quote, "These legal opinions are nothing more than the AG joining forces with opposing senators who are trying to defeat our island's most significant effort towards finally building a new hospital. It is not the first time the AG has been wrong, and it is likely not the last." Adelup arguing that, quote, AG Moylan has completely sidestepped GURA's substantial power to develop housing projects on Guam, which are separately defined from urban renewal projects and broadly defined to include health facilities. They add, quote, AG Moylan's second opinion that GURA's public notices were inadequate under the open government law is similarly deficient. His analysis of applicable case law is clearly intended to support his foregone conclusion that GURA did not comply. In response, Senator Chris Barnett is calling on the governor to work together with the legislature and stakeholders.
I think these opinions show that the governor has been less than honest about the authority she thinks she has to move forward in this direction. These opinions also show that it's time for the governor to stop being reckless and start being reasonable and realistic about our people's healthcare future. We should all have a say in that future because we all have a stake in it. And so I, again, reiterate my call to the governor to work together with the legislature and the stakeholders, from the hardworking staff of the Guam Memorial Hospital to the medical community. We all should have a say in the future of our island's healthcare because we all have a stake in it. And so I again ask the governor to bring everybody together to the same table, and let's do this the right way, honestly, transparently, and with accountability.
As reported, both property owners spoke out against Gura's land condemnation, arguing negotiations were rushed. You can read both legal opinions and responses in their entirety on KUAM.com. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
Thanks, Suki. Well, 7 Chinese nationals face being sent back to Saipan after admitting to criminal charges lodged against them in federal court.
The cases made public the week Guam Customs caught 7 others trying to sneak onto the shores here illegally. 7 Chinese nationals who were caught sneaking onto Guam shores over the last year are expected to go back to Saipan after admitting to their roles in the scheme. Court documents filed in the District Court of Guam this week state defendants paid for the boat voyage from Saipan to Guam. Defendant Wei Ming paid $10,000. Defendant Zhen Shuazhu paid $20,000, and defendant Amin Zhang paid $10,000. The person who got the money was apparently never indicted. The scheme unfolding in the CNMI back in August. Co-actors Kwang Zhang, Hai Long Zhu, and Fu Yangyi joined the group on the boat, risking their lives in rough waters along the journey. The charges filed against the group include conspiracy and aiding and abetting transportation of illegal aliens and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Documents state Zhang has since been convicted and was spared jail time. Zhang was only given 3 years supervised release. Zhang was arrested Wednesday, however, after failing to comply with probation. Separately, court records name defendant Hongmei Ding, who was charged with conspiracy to transport illegal aliens back in September of 2023. Ding was convicted in early November of 2023. He was also spared jail time and placed on 3 years supervised release. A warrant of arrest, however, was issued for Ding in December of last year after he too failed to comply with probation. The charges against the 7 defendants were handed down in the District Court for the Northern Mariana Islands. Petitions for writ of removals were filed in court for defendants Zhang and Ding. The probation violations resulting in federal prosecutors calling for the defendants to be sent from Guam back to the CNMI. Well, former Guam Visitors Bureau employee Nico Fujikawa is refusing to back down, speaking out to KUAM about the harassment and discrimination he argues he faced before being fired earlier this year.
Fujikawa's ongoing fight comes after the Civil Service Commission dismissed his complaint this week.
The former Guam Visitors Bureau director is vowing to fight on after his case alleging he was unfairly fired was dismissed by the Civil Service Commission.
I've been at the Bureau for a very long time, and the amount of targeted harassment, discrimination, and retaliation is really what I want the people of Guam to see, is that this is how some of our leaders are treating our people.
Nico Fujikawa, who served as the Director of Tourism and Strategic Planning, appealing his termination before the CSC Tuesday, alleging recently resigned GVB General Manager Carl Gutierrez of egregious behavior.
I was calling out that our industry wasn't recovering, right? I served as the Director of Research and Strategic Planning, and I was trying to push a vision, strategic plans for the industry to get us back to recover. And because of that, I was basically terminated. And so now that he resigned, it just seemed like the industry was finally speaking out, that we weren't getting the results that, leadership should have been driving.
To note, it was just back in October that dozens of tourism stakeholders revealed in a report that Guam's tourism industry is in the midst of an unprecedented crisis. But the CSC ultimately decided they had no jurisdiction to hear Fujikawa's appeal, as it was untimely filed, an argument presented by representatives on behalf of GVB.
So from April 10, the employee had 20 days to file its appeal with the commission. You look at the employee's appeal, it was filed a day late on May 1st. And that's the fatal flaw with the employee's appeal, Mr. Chairman. He should have filed it on the 30th because that's when service was effectuated by the mailing.
However, Fujikawa and his counsel pushing back, contending that GVB management waited until the 11th hour to take action.
He was not served until the 11th. They do not contest that. So the clock starts counting by Rule 11 once he is served. And that would be May 1st, which we timely filed. Those are the facts.
And while commissioners reached a unanimous decision, some questioned whether it was standard practice for GVB to involve the Guam Police Department in serving Fujikawa.
not knowing that there was this termination coming and then having GPD officers show up at my parents' house, it kind of sent a lot of stress and distress within my family, almost treating it as if it was a criminal, case.
And while Fujikawa says he was ultimately disappointed with the outcome, he says he's not backing down and is planning to appeal. As for whether he sees a future back at GVB,
I don't know if that is an opportunity or a possibility. I'd be happy to always help the island, elevate our island, because we need it.
A man accused of robbing the Home Depot gets 12.5 years in the Department of Corrections prison. Defendant Edward San Augustine is sentenced before Judge Vernon Perez in Superior Court today. San Augustine is convicted of robbery and for committing a felony while on felony release. He was already serving 3 years in a separate criminal case.
It was in July of last year when San Augustine was caught on store video surveillance walking out with a cart filled with stolen items. He told investigators he was only stopped outside the store by employees before being told to go ahead and go. Investigators saying an employee told police San Augustine was armed with a gun, but he was acquitted of the deadly weapon possession charge. Just weeks to go before his second inauguration, President-elect Trump celebrating being named Time's Person of the Year for a second time.
That as President Biden is making history through the use of his pardon power. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Capitol Hill.
President-elect Trump ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange, marking the start of the trading day and a personal milestone, being named Time Magazine's Person of the Year for the second time.
I think I like it better this time, actually.
The honor's a measure of the businessman turned politician's comeback election victory that he largely credits to winning on the economy.
We're going to do things, I think, that haven't been really done before. We're going to be cutting taxes still further.
Though in his Time Magazine interview, the president-elect appeared to shift the goalposts on a promise to lower grocery prices, noting it's hard to bring things down once they're up. At the same time, he's pressing ahead with plans for steep tariffs on key trading partners that economists broadly agree could push prices up.
We want fairness from other countries. We have not been treated fairly.
President-elect Trump also telling Time one of his first acts in office will be to pardon most of the rioters accused or convicted of storming the Capitol on January 6th. That on the same day, President Biden set a new record with his pardon power, pardoning 39 nonviolent offenders, many convicted of drug offenses, and commuting the sentences of 1,500 people, including those placed on home confinement during COVID.
For far too long, our criminal justice system has closed doors of opportunity.
The largest single-day grant of clemency in modern history comes after President Biden faced bipartisan criticism for offering a sweeping pardon to his son Hunter. The president making end-of-term moves as his successor prepares to return to the White House. President-elect Trump has invited Chinese President Xi Jinping to his inauguration, though it's unclear whether he will make the trip. The incoming Trump White House press secretary called it an example of the president-elect creating open dialogue with the leaders of not just allied, but competitor countries, too. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
We'll be right back.
Half-a-day Fresco Fridays on KUAM News. Presented by Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas. Located in Hagåtña, just across from the Gatti Shopping Center.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Welcome back to Primetime. Well, baby, it's cold outside. Not so much on this tropical island, but maybe so for a lucky group getting the chance to see Santa at the North Pole.
It's United Airlines' annual fantasy flight. Mitsuki Hirayama is at the AB1 Pat International Airport getting in on the celebration.
Excitement is in the air for the most wonderful time of the year because today we are flying to the North Pole. And joining me here today is Sam Shinohara with United Airlines for the United Fantasy Flight. So tell us what this means to you guys.
Oh, Hafade Mitsuki, and thank you for joining us today. Wow, this is a special day for United Airlines, right? You know, we're Guam's hometown carrier, and it is our privilege to be able to take the children on Guam for a special treat for a trip to the North Pole. And it's something that is uniquely United, we like to say. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. This is our 10th year doing it. You know, United's got a long history of hosting fantasy flights across the system. And we're just proud that we're one of 13 places where this gets done around the world.
Right, and I know today is really all about the children. We have children from Make-A-Wish Foundation. We have students from CL Taitano and JQ San Miguel. What do we have planned for the kids today?
Well, you know, some of it's going to be a surprise, Mitsuki, but we're going to take them on a trip. It's going to be a magical adventure in the air with our crew. The aircraft, as you know, is going to be decked out. You know, it's going to be some special treats for all of the children on the airport, and then we transport them into the North Pole, which is really the United Airlines hangar. You know, and we transform that into a magical place for all of the children. We've got some fun activities. We've got a treat from the American Super Circus, you know, a little bit of a performance from them, and just good times. And we end the night with a special gift for each and every one of the children participating, which is something that's super special.
Right, and certainly excited for that as well. And I know this is your guys' partnership with Make-A-Wish Foundation. So where can people donate? How can they donate?
Oh, you know, I mean, the Make-A-Wish Foundation has a website. Certainly people can go to that website. I promise you all of the resources that we give to the Make-A-Wish Foundation gets used for worthy causes. As you know, some of these wishes are very, very costly, and any support that the Make-A-Wish Foundation can get from the people of Guam is so much appreciated.
Well, the children are certainly excited. Sure. You guys are excited. As you can tell, I have my coat on. I'm excited. So I'm going to go and see if I can meet Santa as well. So for now, I'm Mitsuki Hirayama reporting for KUAM News.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Suki. Well, she's all bundled up there.
I know,
you can see.
She's ready for the North Pole.
Ready to see her polar bear buddies.
Period.
Yeah, you got to see the North Pole last year, right?
Yes, it was so fun. I was actually just talking to Nevaeh about it. Yeah. It was so awesome because for some of the children, that was like their first time on a plane. So hearing their reactions and seeing their reactions as we were taking off, like made me tear up just a little bit. But I'm sure she's having a great time right now. I
probably went there about like 4 years back before COVID. And I remember my reaction walking through and seeing the fake snow come down, the cookies, the activities, and Santa with Mrs. Claus. I couldn't resist. I took a photo.
Period, as you should. I feel like it's really getting everyone into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, definitely a need.
Definitely
needed.
And speaking of Christmas spirit, Christmas break is right around the corner, and it's the perfect time to bring family together and make some holiday memories.
Yeah, Nevaeh Anderson brings us down to Tumon, where some festive fun is already kicking off.
We're here at the Sandcastle in Tumon where BG's Festive Garden is kicking off. They have food trucks, lights, and live music for the whole family to enjoy this holiday season. I'm joined by Mr. Randolph to talk more about the event. So, can you tell us a little bit about how you and your team came up with the idea for this event?
Hi. We came up with this idea is to maximize the space that we have in front of Sandcastle, and also because there's no place in Tumon where people just really can sit down, bring bring their pets, their kids outdoor. So we can, especially during this festive season where most people want to go out and have fun together with the kids and family and with their pets. So this is, now we have opened up end of November, BG Festive Garden, open from Thursday to Sunday, 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. At night.
And what can the community expect when they come to visit?
They will expect different food trucks. We have A&L, we have Madam Pika, we have some dessert food trucks. We also have different retails where people from tourists or local alike can buy something special for their kids or for their family or a souvenir. We also have activities for kids every Sunday, inflatable slides, Jenga, and also cornholes. It's not only for kids but also for adults as well.
Okay, great. So the garden will be open Thursday to Sunday. Make sure you come down and check it out. Nevaeh Anderson, KUAM News.
See you.
Well, it's time to tee off with a story that's a hole-in-one for golf enthusiasts and philanthropists alike. On December 3rd and 4th, the 2024 Goldwater Cup Pro-Am Golf Fiesta swung into action at the finest Guam Golf and Resort. This event was par for the course in combining passion and purpose as Korean ladies, Professional Golf Association pros, and skilled amateurs formed 4 teams, all competing for the championship. But the true ace was the charitable drive, with all entry fees donated to the Community Chest of Korea. 16 influencers brought their A-game, blending golf finesse with social media prowess. From actors to models, racing stars to PhD holders, this diverse group aimed not just for the green, but for a greater good.
Yeah, I'll do my very best to name some of them. KLPGA stars Yoo Heung-ju, Lee Seung-young, and Han Jin-sun and Hong Jin-won chipped in, adding star power to the tournament that took place at the finest Guam Golf and Resort, a USGA-certified course which has set the perfect stage with its scenic fairways and island vibes. Co-sponsored by Goldwater Pacific and KB Securities with support from other brands, this festive event was truly a success. Plastics, we can't seem to live without them, but they're a problem for the environment.
More than 30 billion pounds of plastics enter the ocean each year. Brad Hicks takes you on one man's mission to clean up America's biggest river basin and shows how he's turning trash into treasure.
Early morning on the Ohio River.
Considering the fog, we stay close to shore.
On a barge 50 miles downstream from Cincinnati.
And we're going to be working up by the island on that side.
The garbage gang is getting ready. They're taking volunteers from food giant Archer Daniels Midland on a trash collecting trip.
Got it.
Let's clap it out for that crew.
The cleanup is the life's work of Chad Progracki.
Woo! Great people, getting a lot of stuff.
More than 25 years ago, he started Living Lands and Waters, a nonprofit focused on cleaning up waterways in the Mississippi River Basin and beyond. To date, they've collected 14 million pounds of trash in 21 states.
It's not just the tonnage, it's also the number of people we've worked with. I think it's up to like 132,000 volunteers.
But there was a problem.
Probably out of the 14 million pounds, 10 million pounds of it was plastic.
Bulky, rigid plastics that no one would take.
And we just knew there could be something better done with it.
And after some time, decided, hey, let's make pallets out of them.
The hard plastic they collect gets chopped up, ground up, melted, molded, and presto, pallets.
They're ideal for automation, they're more sanitary, they're weather and chemical resistant. You don't have any broken wood pieces to clean up. There's no protruding nails that are ripping through product.
Plus, they're reusable and they save trees. Tammy is perhaps the only female owner of an industrial plastics company in the world.
We make a good team.
Yeah, we do.
We make a good team.
A husband and wife team, proving one man's trash is another woman's treasure.
One man's trash is another woman's treasure. Also impressive there.
Garbage gang.
Not me. Now for a look at your world at home.
Here's a view captured of Haget in Haget Naget.
Of Hagen Native.
Hagen Native, I gotta get this right. Ruben Herrera's Mustang all lit up for the governor's Christmas parade.
It's lit.
Sorry.
For 25 years, Cars Plus has been more than just a place to buy a car. When we opened our doors, our mission was clear: build lasting relationships and ensure every customer drives away with confidence. As a family business, we nurture our employees, passing down values of integrity and respect. We believe that strong values create strong relationships, ensuring that every customer who walks through our doors is treated like family. For 25 years, we've been driven by you and will continue to be for generations to come.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Jamaican grill, Jamaican grill, Jamaican grill. What's for lunch and for dinner? You want something good? Yeah man, serious food. Jamaican grill, Jamaican grill, Jamaican grill. What's for lunch and for dinner? You want something good? Yeah man, serious food. Happy birthday, D-I-R-F-E-A-Y. Jamaican grill, yeah man, serious food.
they keep the smile on your face, the moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me, you can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Taco Bell Cantina chicken burrito?
What do you need that for?
Chicken doesn't have to be flavorless, I guess.
Here we go. It can be tender and slow roasted.
Slow roasted? That sounds lazy to me.
The holidays can be a tough time for the modern chicken eater.
A burrito on what could be Gam Gam's last holiday?
What'd she say?
But don't worry, there's hope for every family. Cantina chicken is winning hearts and mouths across the country. Because a future this delicious can't be ignored for long.
Put it down.
Forgive me, Gam Gam.
A new era of chicken is here to stay.
Foodie Call is brought to you by Pepsi. That's what I like.
Happy day, guys. Welcome back to another edition of Foodie Call.
And today we're here at Dugout to visit our friends in Barrigada. So Kobe and I both got the 3 choices. Today I got the pot roast, the fried chicken, and their bistek.
And I got it with red rice, their teriyaki ribs, their fried chicken, and their pot roast.
And of course, how can we go to Dugout without Helleman? Pot roast. Cheers. Cheers. Dugout's pot roast.
Moist.
Soft. Moist. Perfectly cooked. And the sauce.
I'm gonna bite actually this rib. I'm really excited.
Let's take a bite on the fried chicken. Cheers.
Wow. It's like a burst of flavor. And the meat is really, really soft. It's like off the bone.
The perfect fried chicken to eat with soy sauce. Cheers. So good.
Should we get into the Kelligmans?
Let's get into the Kelligmans.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
So good.
Their Kelligman is the consistency. It's always so good.
Next, guys, we're gonna try the Hoki clam.
All right. Bye. Cheers.
Boom, brings the flavor out of the Hoki clam.
Now on our last one, we have octopus kelp. Cheers. Dugout's Kelligman.
Hands down.
No words.
Yep.
So good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dugout is definitely your place. They're open from Monday to Fridays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., so perfect for dinner time. And then on Saturdays, they're open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And of course, with the holiday season going on, don't forget to check out Dugout because they're also offering party platters and they're also open on Christmas. So make sure you guys check out their social media. We'll put their handle right here and they'll be updating you guys on what will be available that you guys can order for Christmas days.
Thank you to our friends at Pepsi for sponsoring this segment, as they would not be possible without them, and for our homies here at Dugout.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Foodie Call is brought to you by Pepsi. That's what I like.
You guys, I know you watched News Bites last night, and yes, the 3 penguins, they're trending right now. On Instagram, make sure to check it out. Yeah, me, Ricky, and Jen, it's a thing. All right, you know what's also a thing? Improv and Chill, our friends at Breaking Wave Theater Company, man, they are going all out for the holidays, and they are going to bring you an unforgettable night of spontaneous comedy. This means they make it up on the fly, and I love that kind of thing. Good vibes, creativity, very, very positive. Get your tickets at guamtime.net. The hardworking students of Junior Achievement are going to dress the part. They're going to make you a sales pitch, and they are going to convince you that their products are awesome and that you need to buy them. And we absolutely encourage you to do so because they are going to be at Don Don Donkey on Saturday, right in front of Olive Garden, 10 to 3. Come by, swing by, cruise by, whatever your generation says, and take a look at their generation. And a holiday bazaar will be taking place at December 14th at the Dedo Senior Citizen Center. So make sure to come by, be filled with the Christmas spirit. You know, it's right across from Santa Barbara. So you can't help not feel the spirit of Christmas, if I can even say that right. Get in your Christmas shopping and support local vendors. If you're a food truck vendor and you want in on the action, make sure to contact the Dedo Mayor's office. All right, that's what's going on. 3 events for you to check out. 3 wise men for Christmas. And you know what? 3 penguins. That's what's up.
3 penguins. We're still talking about those 3 penguins.
And the Jolly Elf.
The Jolly Elf. The Jolly
laughing.
Elf I just saw there with Mitsuki at the top of the show. I wonder if she sees... There's no penguins in the
Maybe
North
she'll
Pole.
see 3 penguins.
Just 3. Well, time to celebrate some birthdays with your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
And here's the winner of a yummy Cold Stone ice cream cake.
It's time for your Cold Stone Creamery birthday shoutouts. To Antoinette, happy birthday. Viva Cumpleaños Golden +1 to my amazing wife. You're the best that I ever had and will ever have. There can't be any other like you. Your intelligence, love, affection, among the dishes that you cook, and what amazed me the most is your temper is exactly your height. Short and strong. I definitely love you beyond infinity. So beginning today until the end of the month is your special day. Lusen Guaizahao y Asagwamo Sikin. Also belated birthday shoutouts going out to Levia Joy Camacho Osborne. Happy 15th birthday. May you continue to be blessed with many more. We love you so, so much, and that's coming from the family. Also birthday shoutouts going out to Pete Delgado. Hey, it's Nick's dad. Happy December birthday to Pete. He celebrated on December 11th. Here he is celebrating with family and friends down in Tumon. Happy birthday to Ganya Heights' forever star baseball player. Love the entire brigade. And congratulations to this week's winner of a Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake, Mercy McShot Sablon Jesus. Congratulations.
Happy birthday to all of you celebrating out there today and through this weekend. Weekend plans, Des?
Weekend plans. I am celebrating my birthday this weekend. I'm still figuring out where I'm going to eat for dinner, though. How about you?
Probably just work.
Oh, period.
Yeah,
Make
getting
sure you
ready
take
for
a
the
break.
holiday. You know
Take
it.
a break.
I already got most of my kids' Christmas shopping done already, and so
Ooh.
I didn't have to go into any of the stores, thankfully. It was all online, and already the gifts are
Dang.
already starting to show up at their door, so I love that for us.
Oh my gosh, you're better than me. I am still making a list and checking it twice.
Yeah. Well, if you need any help, just call on 123 Penguin City.
3 penguins.
That's your primetime show this Fresco Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz Langus. Have a safe evening and stay beautiful.
Good night.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Daiso Guam. Visit Daiso Guam located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Ali, Mogisin, Hafide Zantiro, Rananim, Casalelier, Lengwo, and Yakwe. And welcome back to another episode of the One Micronesia Show, being brought to you by our friends at Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and our new sponsor, which I'm so excited about, Daiso. Thank you guys so much for jumping on, you guys. Go check them out. They're at Donkey. And guys, most of their stuff is $1.75. What? I know. So stop by Donkey and check out our friends at Daiso. All right. So here we go. We have a jam-packed show for you guys. But we kick it off with a very important one-on-one because this guy is on the AG's Board of Good Samaritans here on Guam. I'm talking about Ichivera Chun. So check out this one-on-one. Man, before we start, brother, go ahead and introduce yourself and let the people know your name and where you're from. Yeah.
My name is Echirecho, known as Pooh, from Dugout 42. Yeah, nice to see you guys.
I did saw your nickname because people were commenting, "Go Pooh, let's go Pooh, great job Pooh." That's amazing. And I said, again, first thing, thank you for giving us the time today to speak with you and to kind of like learning of what really went down that night. Not necessarily to go into deep details of what went down, but kind of walk us through that night or that day where that incident happened. Just throw out some quick little details of what went down.
Well, it was just a regular day. Just me and my bosses and the coworkers, friends, just kicking back. And yeah, just it was a little bit late into the night. Yeah, some girls just ran out of the dark and started yelling, "Help us, help us!" So I believe there's other, anybody would have done the same thing just to help us.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, like I said, we did talk about this. I mean, things like this, people react in different ways, right? I mean, some would just like either, freeze or some would just, automatically dial the police. But you reacted in this case, and you prevented, individuals from getting hurt. Like, what was that initial feeling? Like, was it something that automatically kicked in, or was it something that took a while to kick in? How was that feeling for you?
No, it was just natural instincts, just run and help out somebody. I didn't really think about anything. I mean, my thing is, I kick back at the beach a lot, and so do my family and friends and my nephews, nieces. I wouldn't want anybody to get hurt down there, so it's a family-oriented place.
Right.
Yeah, there's no need for all that, bad vibes to be happening. So I just went.
Anyway with it. And like I said, and good thing you were there. I mean, you stopped that, just in time for the authorities to get there and to take care of it or take hold of the situation. But you were named Good Samaritan for a reason. Like I said, we did talk about different ways of people reacting to the different incidents, and yours just kicked in, and all you thought of was your own family. Like, what if they were in this situation? Stuff like that. So that's amazing, and to see like not a lot of people can do that. You think about it, somebody coming at you with a weapon, and it's scary for yourself as well. Were you scared? Was it how was that feeling?
No, actually, yeah, I wasn't really thinking. Just get this guy down, take the machete away. That was it. And I was surprised actually. I didn't know there was airport police there too. They're kicking back, so oh shit.
That's good. Let's talk about kind of like going back to you're from. I mean, I'm from Yap. You're from Chuuk. I mean, we live here on Guam, and talk about some of the that night was another incident, but we've seen so much of these incidents happen for our people out here. Obviously some people have too much fun sometimes, and we always want to have fun, but sometimes we have too much of the fun. So talk about that. Your experience, and I've seen, and what are your thoughts on that? And how we are here, and like I said, having fun is good, but having too much fun is a little too much. What are your takes on that? I mean, you've lived here pretty much your whole life, so talk about that, and how does stuff like that factor into that decision you make that night?
Well, when you hear a lot about Micronesians doing this, doing that, and kind of makes me feel sad about all that, because it kind of gives us a bad image of it. So, there's some of us that, like, for example, me and you, we just come here to have a better life, and, respect anybody everywhere. It doesn't matter where you come from, just have that respect. And to have a bad image, I kind of, it sucks.
Yeah, I know it does. And then we've seen it. It's been so many years that we've called Guam home, and time after time after time, we've seen these incidents, and like I said, I heard too, and mind you, I work in the news industry, so imagine these articles and these magistrates coming in and seeing our people left and right, and it saddens me too to see that we can do better, but it was just sometimes we have, like I said, we have a little too much fun and stuff like that. So Matt, you being here and you, like you talk about, I love how you talked about, every single day we wake up, there's a lot of us here. I mean, only a certain percentage of our people are on the news, where the 80 to 90% are out here working 9 to 5. They're out here working on the boats every day, working with our tourism industry. Right. So what's a message that you have for our folks watching right now?
Just be mindful. Just respect everybody else. You don't need to get carried away with having a good time is a good time, but just putting other people into bad situations, I think that's not cool, dude. So just be mindful of everybody else. Respect.
Awesome. Guys, we're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to find out the initial feeling of how Mr. Echeverria got the call from the AG's office, and how that went from that call to now a billboard. We'll be right back. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Daiso Guam. Visit Daiso Guam, located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
This holiday season begins at Kmart, where every aisle is filled with magic. Discover the perfect toy that sparks joy and gifts that bring smiles. Kmart has all the ingredients you need to make your family traditions special without breaking the bank. From trimming the tree to filling your home with holiday cheer, you'll find it all in one place. Discover the magic waiting for you at Kmart, where busy families find everything they need to make memories that last a lifetime. Kmart, For the holidays, for the family, for the magic.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Daiso Guam. Visit Daiso Guam, located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. The conversation continues here on the One Micronesia Show with the Good Samaritan, Echevera Chun. Echevera, so all of this incident happened. You saved lives that day. I don't know if you know, but you saved lives. You know, there are folks right now who woke up and are breathing and living today because of what you did that day. That happened. You got a call from the AG's office. There was a whole ceremony. What was your initial feeling when you got the call to be recognized?
I was surprised, actually. I didn't even think anything about it. I didn't, wasn't, I didn't think I was gonna get any award, stuff like that. And it just kind of shocked me. Didn't even really want it.
I know the feeling where you're just like, I was just trying to just be there and be in that moment and saving lives, but you did get recognized, and I think it's very important that the AG's office is doing this, because it's also showing that, hey, there are a lot of good people out there. There are good people who, at seconds and moments of any incident, will make that decision, and you're one of them. So I'll talk about it. So you're at the AG's office. Everybody's seen the pictures. You put your hands up. Everybody know that picture. So let's talk about that feeling when you got awarded there with your family, there with you. How's that feeling?
Honestly, it was kind of nerve-wracking. Plus, everybody's in there so serious. Somebody smile or laugh. Shit.
And I think that brings out the energy in you. And I think I've actually, this is the first time meeting you, but seeing you in that picture and how you were reacting, it tells who a person is and your energy and your vibe. And I think that's very amazing too for people out there to know that, hey, we're not always bad eyeing people. We're very cool folks who like to live and laugh, tell jokes, and just live life. That's amazing, man. So let's talk about that event. So that was an amazing event for you and the family. Talk about the feedback that I'm pretty sure you've gotten calls and messages on Facebook from the family, people who maybe don't know you, friends. Talk about that.
It's just funny. Whenever, families be calling up, hey, congratulations, my hero, stuff like that. Yeah, I hear it now a lot from friends and family, and I just thought of, shh. I don't want to say it, but
and I want to say this, man. I think this is very evident to show that not every superhero wears a cape, and everybody's know this. And you're just an ordinary guy who's who helps out his friends and family here there. You work hard, to provide for your family, and I think that shows that anybody can do this. Not only specifically to put everybody in that specific incident, but everybody has a choice to do good, and I think yours is a great example of that. Let's talk about it. So, press conference, the awarding ceremony. You're on a board now. Main intersections on Guam. You're on a board with among other individuals. Like I said, Good Samaritans. There's so much here on Guam. There's so many people who do good. Maybe some of them are not being recognized as much, but you being on that board, you represent that whole group of people who are trying hard every day, making decisions like you did to save a life and interject and to make sure that everybody's safe. Safety, very important. So talk about that billboard. Now your family is driving all over Guam, main intersections, ITC. I mean the ITC. Here at the Chief Kapua. Billboards are everywhere with your face and other people. How's that feeling?
It's embarrassing.
Is it? Would it be? I would be. Does it make you a little proud? Does it make you what? What's the word? What?
Honestly, I didn't even know they're gonna put those boards up.
But it's up there, and it's a sign. I think that these were. And to take us back a couple months ago, there was a sign, which was a big controversial sign. The AG's office put up. It sat up for a while. It's the deport air.
Okay.
So I think if we're really looking at this, and I know you and I wouldn't want my face to be on a billboard. Let's be real. But let's talk about that. So talking about going from a deport air billboard to now a Good Samaritan billboard showing the good people of Guam, and in that mix, you're in it. How does that feel? How's that feeling?
I really don't know what the feeling is, but it was just surprising I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what was going on, and I don't know. I still don't know till now. It's just funny.
I mean, like I said, that's exactly his personality, guys. It's like, I don't really want recognition.
Yes, exactly.
But I think to me, like, to you it's like, but to me as an FSM citizen driving past these billboards every day and I see your face up there, it gives me hope. You know, it gives me hope to know that, you know, yes, the question, to answer everybody's question, yes, there are a lot of us here who do good every day, and a big part of that, big sign of that is you on that board. And I just want to thank you. I mean, I know I'm here chit-chatting with you, but you know, I'm here as well as I hope I'm representing everybody from the FSM who lives here on Guam. To thank you personally for all that you did that night. And I think I hope you know that what you did that night, that quick decision you made, is changing a lot of lives here. And I think my thing is to inspire the next generation. And I think this brings us to our last thing, where I want you to look in the camera, and I want you to inspire the next generation of FSM citizens especially I'm always looking at the youth, because the youth is the future, right? They always say, so talk to our youth and kind of, what would you tell them? It was just a quick second decision that you made, but what would you tell them to encourage them to, hey, we're all good vibes? What would you say?
Just keep it real. Keep the good vibes going. Don't, let's change the look on us to a better one. Let's keep it good. Keep it real. All good vibes, man.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Mr. Echvera, Mr. Chun, thank you so much. Like I said, I know I'm not the president of the FSM out here, but as somebody who loves the community of Guam and love what we're doing here and what we're all about, education, having a good life, thank you so much for what you did that night.
No problem, man.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, we're taking a break. We'll be right back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Daiso Guam. Visit Daiso Guam, located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
This holiday, would you rather buy this TV or get one for free? For a limited time only, bring home a free 43-inch Samsung Smart TV when you sign up on Link with DTV Plus today. Just imagine your favorite movies, shows, and more, all in stunning quality on your brand new screen. Visit DocomoPacific.com or see us in store to learn more. Docomo Pacific, better together.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Daiso Guam. Visit Daiso Guam, located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
One Micronesia Show, and we are back. Now, for the second year, it's the FAS 2K 5K. Now, I went over there, I emceed it, but I also talked to a couple runners and found out how this run means to them.
The goal is to continue to do this annually. So it's also one way to, bring our community together. We have 12 to 13,000 just Chukis population on Guam. And, we try to, bring us together. It's good for exercise, healthy lifestyle.
Also, John,
like today, like it wasn't. We had a lot of FSM citizens run this one. We have some Palauans. But how does it feel to have the whole community? We have a lot of Guam people in this one. So how does it feel to see the mix of our people come together for this run?
We're just very fortunate that we have the support from the community. We have the Filipinos, we have Chamorros, we have Palauans, we have Yatis, Panapian, and of course Chukis. So we're very fortunate, and we hope to continue that or maybe even increase the number.
Okay.
So it's been a great, successful organization. We just want to bring the communities together again this year. I'm glad me and John are working together.
How was the run this morning?
Oh man, it was a nice run. Very challenging. You know, old man like me, but yeah, it was pretty much awesome. Was how they run.
How's it feel to be out here, not only with us from the FSM, but to see everybody from a lot of people from Guam come here today? How's that feeling?
Oh man, it feels good. Man, I tell you what, this is the second FAS 5K through Karen. It's pretty good turnout, and you guys see all kind of people come out, man. I mean, it's only there's FAS, there's everybody.
Yeah. How's that feel to you, like, when to see everybody come together?
Oh, that's it's a blessing, it's a good feeling, and you can know that we all together, that's one. Come on, next year, this is fun, this is pretty fun. I mean, bring your kids, bring everybody out. This is a nice way to stay healthy and, promote the healthy living, right?
How was the run this morning?
Oh, great.
You said it was your first 5K?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was pretty easy because of the training that we did earlier prior to this run, so it was pretty fun.
How's it feel to be out here this morning running with not only our fellow brothers and sisters from the FSM, but also a lot of people came out today? How's that feel?
Oh, great. Seeing a lot of different background, especially not just our own people, but like Filipinos, Romanian. That felt great. All of them out there.
If you were to talk to younger people who want to join running or start running, what do you want to tell them?
Just keep doing it. Go get your time in, and for us, keeps you healthy, keeps you out of trouble. So keep up the good work. That's what I would like to say for the younger generation that's running up.
I'm really glad I beat my time last time I did, but pretty fun to see the governorship being here and participate too. Yeah, it's good to see Turkish people over here participate, especially coming out from trip.
We want to see more because, like I said, our population is huge. We can even collaborate with our church group, and we can collaborate with our nonprofit organization. So, we can use this as a platform to, bring us together.
A big FSC medicine to John Howard and his crew, the team that put this 2K, 5K together. And honestly, I can't wait to go to the next one. And guys, if you guys missed out on this one, hey, there's always next year. So make sure to sign up and join in next year's zone. Guys, want to take a break? We'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Daiso Guam. Visit Daiso Guam, located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
For 25 years, Cars Plus has been more than just a place to buy a car. When we opened our doors, our mission was clear: build lasting relationships and ensure every customer drives away with confidence. As a family business, we nurture our employees, passing down values of integrity and respect. We believe that strong values create strong relationships, ensuring that every customer who walks through our doors is treated like family. For 25 years, we've been driven by you and will continue to be for generations to come.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Pizza. Visit Daiso Guam, located in the village of Donkey, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
One Micronesia Show, and we are back with the last and final one. Last show, we took you to Kasrai. This time, we take you to the island known for their sakaos, the Nanmadol, and the Sokis Rock. We take you to Pohnpei with this amazing video from Soset Production. Let's go!
girl, that's my zone.